Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field at beautiful Chehankaba Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. We want to thank all of you for joining us here, and welcome to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. So there are your introductions, and I am Joe Schreiner, and he is Brian Watson, beat up back for game number 2 on the day.
Game number 2. Doubleheader, I guess.
Yeah, doubleheader.
Really.
Kind of, sort of.
Split doubleheader.
It's the third game of the day, so there was a game in between the 2 games here that we're covering, and this game will have the visitors on the scoreboard. They are from Glasgow, Montana, and the home team on the scoreboard is your Wahpeton Legion post number 20. And again, this is our precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. That's Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. We are not doing, just to try and save some time, they're a few minutes behind. This was supposed to start at 3 o'clock, so we Art just ran through the starting lineups here on the PA system, and so we'll just quick kind of read through them here, Brian. And first baseman leading off first for Glasgow, Montana is Kai Gamis. The catcher, Mason Hunter, bats second. Riley Smith, the shortstop, bats third. Connor Hudema is the third baseman, batting fourth. Brody Hansen bats fifth in left field. Cade Hudema is a designated hitter. He'll bat sixth. Wyatt Sugg in center field will bat seventh. Griffin Azure will be in right field and batting eighth. And Jack Kolstead will be at second base, batting ninth. And Aiden Price will be your starting pitcher for Glasgow, Montana. There's your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. And now for Wahpeton Post 20. In his usual spot is Caden Kappas. He'll be the starting pitcher here for Wahpeton for their third game of the tournament here. Skylar Blado will move over to Caden's spot at shortstop. Jackson Fleiflet will be behind the plate as usual. Jaden King will be out in right field. Cooper Klosterman back at first base. Aiden Hayek will be batting sixth at third base. Nick Langenwalter will be at second base, and he'll bat seventh. Batting eighth will be Eli Kappas in the designated hitter role. Miles Hinckley will bat ninth out in center field, and in left field will be Joe Brewer. So there's your starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. All right, B-Dub, Wahpeton comes in here 2-0 so far in the tournament. This will be their third game of the tournament. And Glasgow just fell to Lemoore here by the score of 10-6. So right now, Glasgow, Montana is 1-1. Last night they defeated Detroit Lakes 10-2. So Glasgow, we thought might have a little bit stronger showing, but we'll see what they do against Wahpeton, and I'm sure they're going to have some good pitching too.
But Lemoore pretty good.
Lemoore came back and did well.
Yeah, I mean that's a good baseball team. Like you said earlier today, they had come in here last year and beat Wahpeton, and had a nice showing today. Just had some trouble on the mound, and if they could have cleaned that up a little bit, they would have come out with the victory against Wahpeton earlier today.
Absolutely, and I forgot to mention the umpires here at behind the plate. Kelly McNary will be behind the plate here, and on the bases will be Josh Nordick. So there's your umpires for today's game as well. Caden Kappas getting his first start on the year. Wahpeton comes in at 2-0, both wins here in the tournament, and that's been their only game so far. And I was going to chat with Coach Hopstead earlier, but I forgot to get down there and ask them. I know they played in a Havre, Montana tournament before they came here, so they've already played some games. And right now in the tournament here, they are 1-1. Beautiful day here at John Randall Field.
Clouds started to roll in. Game number 1, we didn't have a cloud in the sky.
Right.
Still a beautiful day out there.
And it is a beautiful 77 degrees here at first pitch. And the first pitch is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic, downtown Tyler, North Dakota, just south of Wahpeton. Winds out of the northwest, a little stronger than they were this morning. They'd say it's 19 miles an hour, Brian, so it's picked up a little bit. You can see it on the flags on the scoreboard. A little more breezy. And the first pitch brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply is at 3:12. So we're 12 minutes start time late. So not too bad.
Not too bad.
First pitch delivered is ball 1. And now the count even at 1-1. First up is Kai Gamis, first baseman for the Glasgow Reds is what their team nickname is, the Reds. That one comes up high, 2-1. kind of got a cool logo for their G. Kind of looks like the Cincinnati Red C, but in a G form. It's kind of a cool looking logo.
Normally you see teams with that G logo, and it's after the Packers.
Yeah.
Grafton has that,
Yep.
But that's kind of cool to take that Reds logo and turn it into a G.
3-1 now to Gammas. And one's fouled back into the netting. It's 3-2. It's a full count. Caden Kappas' first start. Again, a super senior. On the state championship team last year for the Class A in North Dakota. This Glasgow, Montana team is Gammas draws the walk here from Caden Kappas. Just 11 players on the roster, and Coach Hopstead playing 10 of them today here, and just one sub, John Grimes, today. And I was talking to him earlier today when their first game was going on, Brian, and they've got two 15-year-olds on this team too as well. So
everybody will get a little action here. You got some young kids too.
Pickoff move is not in time. So some young ones on this Glasgow team. They've also got what they call their B Legion team, I think, and it's made up of a bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds, where the Wahpeton's B Legion team is 16 and below, and I think even some 17-year-olds on there. They can't be any older than 17. I think Coach Kappas took most of them up to the A squad here. So Mason Hunter, the catcher, still has yet to see a pitch. And Kappas in the set now and comes home with it. Strike one. Again, Kelly McNary behind the plate, Josh Nordic on the bases. Kelly's first game of the day. Kelly been doing it a long time. And the pitch caught the corner, and it's 0-2. I'll bet you brother Greg is watching out in Watford City. We'll probably hear from him on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance.
He's always
tuned in. So he's always watching Three Borders. And it's an 0-2 pitch. Kappas delivers strike three at the knees. Caught him looking. So the first out's recorded here for Caden Kappas. Nice pitch. 3 straight strikes.
Kappas working the rust out. And good job there facing the second batter. Get the strikeout.
Riley Smith, the shortstop, steps up now for Glasgow. I think we're going to have some fans from Glasgow that might want to text in later, too. So there's a pickoff move, and then getting back in time is Gammas. So Riley Smith steps up to the plate. Again, in the previous game here, Glasgow lost to Lemoore 10-6, and there's a strike. And the flags are pretty much straight out there, blowing straight out toward right.
It's blowing pretty good. You get one in the air, might get a little bit of help to get over that fence.
Jaden back a couple steps from where he was this morning. Now it's popped up in the infield, though. Blado in shortstop makes the catch. Little routine fly ball there in the infield. And out number 2 is in the books. So after the opening walk here, Caden Kappas has settled down a little bit, and he's got 2 in a row, and that's going to bring up the number 4 hitter, the cleanup hitter, Connor Hudema, third baseman. Cade Hudema will be the designated hitter. There goes the runner, and Fleetfoot was up in a hurry to try and get that one, but it's fall back to the net. Jackson said that he's never been hit 4 times in a game.
Wow.
2 times has been the most.
It was crazy.
Last game. Actually, we were talking before we went on the air. The over-under is 21.5, and right now for the day, we're at 15 total hit by pitchers.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know.
Crazy.
It was crazy.
10 in that first game for Lemoore pitching.
Because Jaden got hit. Did Jaden get hit 4 times?
Jaden got hit 1, 2, 3 times.
Jaden got hit 3 times.
Fleetfoot 4. Yep. Caden Kappas twice. And Skylar Blado once.
It really was it was the difference in the game for them.
Oh, it had to be. Yep. And the walks.
Right.
And there goes the runner. Let's see if Fleeflitz throws down. Skylar Blado puts down the tag, and they got him. So good throw down to second base. Gets the runner caught stealing, and Hudema will be back up. So 4 up and 3 down, I guess is what we're going to say.
I don't know if you want to test Jackson Fleeflit's arm early, but I think
now they know.
I think now you know.
Now you know. Yep. Glasgow, nothing in the first, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Wahpeton coming to bat right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Well, next best thing to a best friend for the pitcher is a double play. The next best thing is throw them out at second base when they're caught stealing. So
that was
Jackson Fleeflit ends the inning.
That was a strike.
It looked like it was dead on from up here, didn't it?
And that ball was there waiting for him.
And Skylar Blado got to the bag in time to put the tag down, and Wahpeton gets out of the inning after an opening walk issued by Caden Kappas, and they get out of the inning allowing no runs. So here comes Caden Kappas. He'll lead it off for post 20. Caden had a single in the first game today, and a couple of hard shots. He was hit by a pitch twice, scored twice. And Wahpeton won 13-9 earlier today over Lemoore. And that one's fouled away over the first base side, out of play. And the young lady giving a chase, that's going to be her second freezy of the day that I've seen.
She's got wheels.
She ain't afraid to go after it.
She is not afraid.
No.
She is. Wow.
Aiden Price on the mound. His battery mate is Mason Hunter. Comes in tight. Ball 1-1. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. I don't know if I said that at the opening. If I didn't,
I think you might. I think you might have got it in. Yeah.
Ooh, and he drills that one deep to center. That one's going to carry. He goes over the head of the center fielder, Sugg. Kappas rounding second, and he'll be held up there with a stand-up double, a solid double to center field.
Yeah, just straight away, right over the head, a lot of power, and able to walk in there to second base with a stand-up double.
So that's how you help yourself here. And a nice day here, John Randall. 77 beautiful degrees, some puffy clouds in the sky there, and can't quite see them on Brian's Digital Guru camera shot there. But
well, they all look white now. The sky kind of does, but yeah, it's a little cloudy sky, a little wind blowing out, so that ball got a little bit of help.
Yep. Skylar Blado now at the plate. Skylar pitched the second half of the game in relief of Aiden Hayek in game number 1 earlier today, and that one's called a ball. Skylar had a single in the first game as well. He was also hit by a pitch. Had a sacrifice fly and a couple of RBIs. And the pitch comes in side corner for a strike.
I think Mason Hunter brought that one over a little bit.
I guess. We lost the Lemoore crowd. They were over on the first base side. Now that one almost hit Skylar. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, Lemoore had a nice crowd here. Just a short drive over here for them.
Yep. Nice crowd under the canopy for Wahpeton. Some folks over on the third base berm. And Skylar brings that one up to center field as well, and that might be over Sugg's head. It is over Sugg's head. Bounces on the On the warning track, here comes Caden Kappas with speed, and no throw will be made. And an RBI double for Skylar Blado.
Another one that was just tough to judge. That ball hit high in the air, and there's a little breeze up there, and it carried over the center fielder's head there, Sugg. And Caden Kappas was able to score from second, even though he had to wait to tag to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, Sugg wasn't sure at the beginning there. He held up, and then all of a sudden he realized that, I better back up some. So 2 doubles in a row here by the number 1 and number 2 hitter. And number 3 hitter is Jackson Fleeflet, hit 4 times in game 1. You know he'd like to have one of them doubles, if not more.
And Sugg is playing a little bit deeper now.
Yeah, Mason Hunter, the catcher, stood up and did the old sign behind the head. You back up a little, especially for Jackson Fleeflet. So Blado at second with the RBI, and there's a hard ground ball to short. Smith picks it up over to Gamis at first base, and Fleeflet is retired on the ground ball out.
I think he's happy just to swing the bat.
Yeah, probably, the poor guy. Never been hit 4 times in a game. And Jaden King steps up to the plate now. Still at second base is Skylar Blado. Jaden King was hit by a pitch 3 times, doubled, had 3 RBI on that one. Oh, no, I was down 1. He had 1 RBI on that double. Yesterday he had the bases clearing double. Big Bird swinging the bat well if he gets a chance to swing.
If he gets a chance.
Oh, 0-1. That's pickoff move to second base, not in time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching. If you're watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated cable channel from Red River Communications. Takes up high for ball. It's 1-1. Whenever we go live, we've usually got it on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Good partner for us. They've turned out well. 1-1. King swings at it, gets away. Blado, late start, and he is not going to be in good shape. It was a late jump. He didn't read it very well, Brian, and got thrown out at third base.
Yep, Hunter with a good throw, good reaction, able to find that ball, and Blado dead to rights there at third.
Sure was. Didn't get the good jump. So 2 outs now on the board here, and bases are clear for Jaden King. Behind in the count, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, and Hunter hangs on for that one. And the side is retired, but Wahpeton scores 1 on a couple of doubles. A couple of hits there by Kappas and Blado create 1 run, and the Wahpeton takes the lead 1-0 as we go to the top of the second.
We make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, producing the show today. And leading off here for the Glasgow Reds is Connor Hudema. He was batting in the last inning when Kai Gamis got caught stealing on the perfect throw by Jackson Fleeflet.
Did you ever talk to anyone about the missed batter in Wahpeton's first game?
Yes, and the Lemoore coach admitted it, that they did bat out of order. And Coach Kappas had somebody on the iPad, and that person did not catch it.
Really?
Yep. So there was a missed hitter in the lineup. Swing and a miss, foul tip right into the mid of Jackson Fleetfoot, and a strikeout recorded, second one of the day for Caden. So yeah, we didn't imagine anything.
No.
There was a missed batter in the Lemoore game against Wahpeton, and they got by with it. And here comes Brody Hansen, the left fielder. Nice overhand pitch there by Caden Kappas. Comes over the top with that one. It's ball one. Left to right for Wahpeton. Here will set the defense. Brewer, Hinckley, and King. Swing and a miss. Strike one. It's 1-1. Third to first goes Hayek, Blado, Langenwalter, and Klosterman. And, of course, Caden Kappas on the hill, and Jackson Fleetfoot, his battery mate behind the plate. Popped up to right. King's got to get over toward the foul line and makes the catch. So 2 quick outs here for the Glasgow Reds.
That one just out of the view. Jaden was right on the line making that catch.
And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Cade Hudema. Top of the second here, 2 outs. Designated hitter, Cade Hudema. Check swing, did he go? And Fleetfoot's going to appeal.
Yeah, he did.
And then I didn't see the umpire. He did say yes.
He did say yes.
I would agree. I think he crossed the plate with it. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Caden Kappas had a great year pitching last year for the 4-post 20. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, his third strikeout of the game. It's a 1-2-3 mow him down inning for Wahpeton here as we go to the bottom of the second on Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton leads 1-0.
Is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Due up for the post 20 boys here in the bottom of the second. Cooper Klosterman, Aiden Hayek, and Nick Langenwalter. So Big Coop going to step into the batter's box there as home plate umpire Kelly McNary brushes off home plate. Kelly's, not only was he a coach of post 20 once upon a time, he has also been an umpire for many, many years. Hunter sets up outside. And the pitch comes up high for a ball. Again, the breeze blowing out here toward right field. Had a pretty good clip today. This morning they were calmer, but at game time the winds were out of the north-northwest there at 19 miles an hour.
Yeah, and believe it or not, that's less than they were on Thursday and Friday. It was really blowing.
Yeah. And Hayden Price delivers a strike. It's 2-1 now to Klosterman.
Yeah, we're talking 40 miles an hour on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Some gusts higher than that even.
Oh, yeah.
And you went out and golfed on Thursday.
Had to.
Come on.
Had to.
Caught the corner, 2-2.
Charity event. It's a Wildcat Open.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
And you won?
No, we had fun, though.
Well, that's the main thing.
We had fun.
Little curveball, slow bender that didn't quite fool Cooper very much there. He fouled it off. So the count's even at 2-2.
A bad day on the golf course is still pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. No question. That one's in the dirt there at about 59 feet. And a good stop there by Mason Hunter to keep it in front of him. So Aiden Price now runs the county to a full count to Cooper Klosterman. And the pitch. That's outside, and Cooper draws the walk.
Up next is third baseman.
Here comes Aiden Hayek. In the first game earlier today, Brian, he singled, and he singled twice actually, and walked once with a fly out. So he had a good day at the plate for post 20.
And he started on the mound.
Started on the mound and had a good day. Got the win. Skyler Blado, as we said, came in and finished it off. So he takes high for ball one. Again, Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Starting lineups are brought to you by Miller and Associates. Tyler Farm Supply brought our first pitch to you. And our camera shots there that Brian's got up there right now are brought to you by Digital Guru, located on Dakota Avenue. Digital Guru's got all kinds of good stuff. They got the Ring home security. They got computers. They've got laptops. They've got all kinds of electronic needs that you would need, and networking.
Yep, all for managed services for your business. So they got everything covered down there at Digital Guru.
Thank them for our camera shots. And it counted even now at 1 ball, 1 strike to Aiden Hayek. Scoreboard, as always, brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Kyle DeVries been with us since day one. And a pickoff move again, and back in plenty of time is Big Coop, getting his uniform dirty. I think Mom's sitting over on the third base berm over there going, yep, here comes some more tide.
There you go.
Goes my neighbor. Swing and a miss. My neighbor Addie just walking by there.
Do you know everybody down here?
Young lady, she's eating a freezy. I got 3 in between games.
Did you?
Yeah, don't tell my doctor.
Okay. Might be a little spiky.
They were the small ones.
Yeah, yeah.
1 and 2. Ooh, I don't know if that's what is that? Is that a knuckle curve kind of a thing? It almost looks like it didn't have much spin to it.
He did that in his warm-up.
Yeah. Oh, Cooper gets back on his knees. He's good. 2 and 2. Yeah, he threw one earlier to Cooper, too. And I just can't tell what that is. If it's just a slow curve or if it's... That one's a little bit too high. Now the count's full to Aiden Hayek. He walked Cooper Klosterman a little bit ago. Cooper also, I think, had a full count, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
That one's low in the dirt. Ball 4, so 2 walks in a row here. And post 20's threatening again here with runners at first and second. Nobody else. The infield fly rule is in effect. Here comes Batgirl Wendy Kappas out to deliver some baseballs to Kelly McNary.
She's busy. She was up here earlier.
Yeah. Well, she brought me one of my freezies in between games.
Left me hanging. It's okay. I wasn't.
You weren't here.
I know, but still, it's a thought that counts.
She even brought former coach Brent Mickelson. She brought him some ice cream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Langenwalter got the seeing eye single to the right field side, so Langenwalter with a base hit, and the bases are loaded.
How about Nick?
Yeah, he's having a game. Having a day.
He is having a great day. Did a nice job in that first game.
Mm-hmm.
A couple clutch hits and a couple nice plays.
Nice
in the
defensive
outfield.
plays, yeah. He was 2 for 3 with a walk in the first game. And now he's 1 for 1 in this one. So 3 for 4 on the day for him. Bases are loaded, and in the windup is Aiden Price. And that's in the dirt for ball 1. Okay, here's where my old high school coach would say, all right, if that pitcher's in the windup, we're looking at sacrifice bunt because that guy on third base is going to get a big jump. That one's pulled down the third base line. Eli Kappas with an RBI single, maybe two. And here comes Langenwalter into third. And Kappas gets over to second. How about that for Eli Kappas?
Eli Kappas says, hold my hat on that bunt, Joe. And just sends that one right down the line.
I'll show you what I think of your idea, Joe. Funny. That is good.
Just a little chopper right down the line.
Hold my hat.
Got past Udima.
Where'd you come up with that?
I don't know.
That was good.
I don't know.
Hold my hat. Langenwalter ends up on third. Kappas with a couple of RBIs on that double. So good hustle from Eli on the designated hitter role, and it's going to bring up number 9 hitter Miles Hinckley, who's also doing pretty well offensively for Wahpeton. First game he walked, had a hard line drive, reached on an error, but he hit the ball hard. Aiden Price behind now. There's a shot. Is it going to drop in? Nope. And Eli Kappas did a good job to get right back because that ball was caught right on the bag.
Yeah, that's one. If he doesn't see it and he starts just to take a couple steps, he's going to be out in double play.
Yep. So that's just the first out of the inning here recorded for Glasgow, and that's going to bring up leadoff hitter Caden Kappas. Doubled in his first at bat and scored the first run. Comes up high for a ball. Tomorrow, Wahpeton will play their 4th game at 5:30 p.m. Caught the corner, strike one. They'll play their 4th game at 5:30 p.m. against Detroit Lakes, and we'll have that right here on Three Borders Sports Network. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Kappas. Ouch. Oh. It sounded worse than it was.
He's got the pad, the elbow pad there, and that went right off of the elbow pad.
That would have hurt had you not had one of those. Yeah. And on the date, number 16. Seen a lot of that today. And that's hit number 11 for Wahpeton hitters. Hit by pitch on the day. Number 15 total that we've seen. It's going to bring up Skylar Blado. And he doubled right behind Caden Kappas.
Wahpeton with 11 of those 15. That's
crazy,
a
isn't it?
stat for you right there.
Jeepers. Little herky-jerky delivery there from Aiden Price. Comes across for a strike. It's 1-1. Little hesitation move in the windup. And pause. Not much there. There. Blado gets underneath that one. That could drop. Is that in trouble? And it does fall in. 1 run will score, and everybody else holds up on a base hit. That one hits the pitcher's mound, and a good catch there by Hunter to keep that one from going to the fence and another run coming in.
Yeah, that one kind of in no man's land.
It sure was.
Sugg forced to move back because he had 2 hit over his head. And Smith had to go a long way to try and get that. That ball fell in short center. If we're playing softball, that's an out.
So it goes in the books as a hit for Skylar Blado. And another RBI for him. Gives him 2 on the day. Jackson Fleetfoot at the plate now for Wahpeton. Takes high for ball. Jackson Fleetfoot 1-0 ahead in the count. Aiden Price sets and delivers. That one bounces in front of the plate and nobody goes. Eli Kappas over at third, didn't go. Mason Hunter did the best he could to keep it by him. Eli just wasn't comfortable taking off on that one. So it's 2-0 now to Skylar Blado, playing shortstop for Wahpeton. Skylar Blado takes a strike on the outside. Two and one. Takes outside that time for ball 3. Again, a beautiful day here at John Randall. It's just amazing how much wind we've had and then how much rain we've had. I could have been farming today too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's another drive to center, and that one is going to be over Suggs' head once again. So here comes one run. Eli Kappas across the plate. Blado with a double, and he gets 2 RBIs more again for Skylar Blado on a 2 RBI double.
Yeah, another one. Suggs that one he had to run for, so he tried to engage where that was going to come down at. Didn't come straight at him.
Excuse me, that was Jackson. I'm sorry.
And just over the outstretched arm, and Fleetfoot able to leg that out for a double, bring in 2 more runs, and now 6-0 here in the bottom of 2.
I'm sorry I said that was Blado. It was Jackson. My apologies to everybody. I looked down in my book and was trying to get ahead of myself, and I shouldn't have been. So here comes Jaden King, and he's a 9th hitter in this inning here for Wahpeton. That's what I'm trying to say. Blado's at 3rd, Fleetfoot at 2nd. He's just happy to get a hit.
I think he's just happy to swing the bat.
There's one that's low. It's a ball. Again, Glasgow comes here with just 11 guys on their roster. 2 of them are 15-year-olds. And it's 2-1 to Jaden King. Big Bird swings at that one and goes out to right field. Azure gets over and makes the catch and hesitates to throw, but here comes Skylar Blado on the tag. So a sacrifice fly here for Jaden King.
Does the job out there.
Out number 2 is recorded.
Drives in that run. Moves the runner over to 3rd. And Big Coop Dog is up next.
Big Coop Dog is up, and he led off the inning with a walk and scored. Standing at 3rd base now is Jackson Fleetfoot. Did we get a courtesy runner for Jackson yet? Yeah, we did. Bob Hockert's over there.
Yeah.
Carter Hockert's over at 3rd base to run for Fleetfoot now with 2 outs. Swung on, fouled up over the top of the net, and it's a scramble for the Freezy. Again, a good contingent of younger ball players sitting over there on the first base slide.
They're all lined up over there.
Got their red W hats on. So a bunch of 13-year-olds, and that one's flown to right. Azure gets underneath it, makes the stab and the catch, and the side is retired. But not before Wahpeton scores 6 runs here in the bottom of the 2nd. They lead 7-0 over Glasgow. We'll be right back.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy. Welcome back, everybody, to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field, Chehankopah Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe. He's Brian. And we go to the top of the 3rd here for Glasgow. It's going to be Wyatt Sugg, the center fielder. Had a busy day out in center field so far. Fouls that one off for strike 1. And saw some 13-year-olds here earlier. Babe Ruth squad was here, and there's a call strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Kappas issued a first inning walk, a leadoff walk, but Fleeflet threw out the runner, and there is strike 3. And Kappas with his 4th strikeout.
Up next, your right fielder, number 6.
Well, after that first batter, he got the rust knocked off, didn't he?
I guess so. I don't think he did any. He might have thrown in the bullpen, but I don't think he threw any at Crookston this year. Played a lot of shortstop, second base, I guess. There's a call strike right down the pipe. It's going to bring up Griffin Azure, the right fielder. Again, comes across overhand, right across the top, and it's strike 2. Caden's not mixing up the pitches too much. He's saying, here's my fastball. Go ahead and see if you can catch up to it.
Yeah, see if you can hit him to throw strikes and let it happen.
Strike 3.
Wow.
So strikeout number 5. And that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Jack Kolstead. Switching the sides up there a little bit. Had a couple of hits in the last game, Brian, that we watched here when they played Lemoore. Had a couple of hits. The number 9 spot, swing and a miss.
Well, that's right. You were working the scoreboard over there.
I did. I ran the scoreboard in the last game. Only screwed up a couple times.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Own it.
That one's fouled away, and that might be off his foot. He's gimping a little bit on that one. And Kappas quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Choking up on the bat now. See what Caden does. He's looking in for a long signal here from Fleeflet. And that one he delivers a little bit too low. It's scoots underneath Fleeflet's glove, back to the pads, and it's 1-2.
That's one of those where he just tried to throw it past him as hard as he could, and no control on that one into the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, and that one slipped out of his hand. You can see him look right at his fingers right away. He's got a smile on his face, too. He knew something wasn't right there on that one.
What the heck just happened there? Come on, hand, help me out.
2-2. Ooh, and a drive to right field, but King steps back a couple and picks it off in midair, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. 9 up, 9 down here through 3 innings for Caden Kappas. Coming back for the bottom of the 3rd. Wahpeton 7, Glasgow 0.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. It's a 7-0 lead for Wahpeton here. Coming up to the plate is going to be Aiden Hyack, but now is a good time, Brian, I think, to put up the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line, 701-640-2619, 701-640-2619. Shoot me a text. Tell me who you are, who you're cheering for. We'll give you the shout-out as Aiden takes low and away, ball 1. Don't call me. Some people have tried calling me, but it's a little tough to take a call with a headset on. So it's 1-0 to Aiden Hyack. 701-640-2619. Numbers on your screen. And a ground ball to 3rd, and that's Hudema picks it up and tosses out Aiden Hyack to Gamis. So Hyack is retired on the ground ball out.
Next, your second baseman, number 11, Nick Langenwalter.
So here comes Nick Langenwalter, singled and scored in his last at bat. Again, Nick having a good day at the plate for post 20.
Yeah, looking pretty good at the plate. See if he can keep it going here.
was a little bit low for a ball. Inside, maybe.
But we were almost on number 16 there for a second.
It was close, wasn't it? And there, he's going to drive that one to right, but it's right at Azure. I mean, that was hit solid and hit hard, but right at him.
Yeah, Azure taking just 2 steps in to handle that one, no problem. Got a little extra help for Wynn to carry that out to him, and Langenwalter takes the seat.
Here comes Eli Kappas to the plate. Facing Aiden Price, and there's that knuckle curve, slow curve kind of a thing there. I don't think I can call it a knuckle curve.
You can't call it a knuckle curve?
I don't think so. Can I?
I don't know.
I can, but I don't know if that's the right call.
Is that like Charlie Huff, or what is that?
I can't think of his first name. Goltz used to pitch for the Twins.
Goltz.
Used to throw in.
There we go.
Dave Goltz from Rothsay, Minnesota. Developed knuckle curveball. Strike 2 to Eli. Eli had a couple RBIs with a single in his first at bat. Went to second on the throw. Good pitch there by Price, and it's up high for 2-2. Mason Hunter, the catcher, kind of stood up out of his crouch, wanted it up high, and that's where it was. So 2-2 pitch now with 2 outs. Eli fouls that inside pitch off.
Yeah, just protecting the plate there. I think that would have been a ball, but just trying to protect.
Yeah. In a way, it's ball 3, and the count goes full now. Eli had a good high school season at the end there, too. He was designated hitter a lot for the high school team and got some good base hits toward the end of the season. And he'll drive that one to center. Sugg, this time's got it nailed and makes the catch. So 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Price and the Glasgow Reds. We're coming up to the top of the 4th. We'll get to the shout-outs coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line is open, 701-640-2619. We got some shout-outs I got to get to here, Brian, but first up is going to be Kai Gammis to lead off here at the top of the 4th for the Reds. And he'll take the inside corner for a strike. How about this? We got somebody from Glasgow cheering us on.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah. The 0-1 pitch swung on, fouled away. Over by the bullpen, so the kids can give chase to that one. So we got a text from, says, "Let's go Mason and Reds," Christina Hunter. So thanks, Christina.
We appreciate that.
Glasgow, there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Kappas records another strikeout.
Up next, your catcher, number 15.
So thanks, Christina Hunter, cheering on Mason and the Reds. Karen and Carly, of course, always tuned in. They were here this morning.
They were here, that's right.
And she said she was going to go home and watch the game, the second game today on Three Borders. So Karen and Carly are tuned in as well. Jeannie's watching. Cheering on Jaden and nephews Skylar, Avery, and the rest of Post 20. Let's win this, Bill and Lisa King. Thank you, Bill and Lisa King. 2-0 now to Mason Hunter. Christina's cheering for him. Takes high and away, ball 3. So Mason Hunter ahead in the count, the catcher. Mason Hunter struck out in his first at bat here back in the first inning. See what Caden Kappas does to come back here now. Swing and a miss. 3-0 green light there for Mason Hunter. 3-1.
Thought he was taking all the way there and taking a big cut right there.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, pulled down the third base side, and the first hit in the books for Mason Hunter and the Glasgow Reds. So Mason Hunter breaks the no-hitter up.
Up next, your shortstop, number 1.
It just takes a shout out. That's all it takes.
How about that?
No,
Christina got him a hit.
Right? That's all it takes.
So you can play that back for him, Christina, and show him that you got it for him. You earned that one. That's going to bring up Riley Smith, the shortstop. He popped out to Blado at short in his first at bat. And that one's a 58-footer, and that's in the dirt and back to the pads. A little bit of a wild pitch there allows Mason Hunter to scoot down to second with 1 out. One ball, no strikes. And we got some youngsters out there in left field. Lost the ball and got to get that retrieved and bring it back in.
Oops.
Looked like me going over the fence. Ooh, and that one's up high there from Caden. And that one backed Riley Smith off the plate, and here comes Steve Hockert to settle his pitcher down. So a timeout, mound visit here, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. So Caden was sailed through 3 innings there, Brian. 9 up, 9 down, and then a little bit of struggle here. Gave up the hit, and now he's got a 2-0 count to Riley Smith, and that last pitch was a little bit wild.
So just go out there and give him just a little technique change.
See what he sees.
And see if he can get it corrected.
Steve Hockert's pretty good at picking that up. The 2-0 pitch. Comes across letters. It's strike 1.
Well, I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Caden's been keeping it down in the strike zone, but that one sailed up a little bit for him, and see what he can do here on 2-1 pitch. Pop foul out of play. That's toward your car.
No, but it was early, and that went into the parking lot for sure.
It did. 2-2, I believe it is.
Just a reminder, if you help us with the foul balls, bring them back to the concession stand for a free treat.
2-2. Ooh, and a breaking pitch. First curveball he's thrown in a while there. Just missed. The count goes full now to Riley Smith. At second base is Mason Hunter with 1 out. And there's a kind of a excuse me swing, and the 13-year-olds are chasing that one over here for a freezy.
Yeah, let me just stick the bat out there and get something on it and see if I can get him to give me a new one.
Count's full. Kappas payoff pitch. Missed. Ooh, and it's strike 3.
Got him on the outside edge there. He thought that he had to walk and was on his way. He was halfway down the first base.
He threw the bat.
He's like, I don't think so.
Yep. Plate umpire Kelly Muneri rings him up. So now Mason Hunter still at second base, swing and a miss, and that was a high pitch there on Connor Hudema. Third baseman swings at strike 1. And the pitch is in the dirt. Good stop there to keep it in front of him was Jackson Fleeflet. Interesting how in major leagues that thing hit the dirt there, and as soon as it hits the dirt, they'll get her out of play and start a new baseball. That one's popped out to right. King drifted back, but Nick Langenwalter makes one over the shoulder. Nick Langenwalter with a nice catch over there, Brian.
Tricky Nicky with another one.
Another gold glove.
Hey, I could play third, I could play second, and I could chase balls down, and a good run down there by Nick Langenwalter to end the inning.
Yep, there you go. So nice play by Nick Langenwalter. Retires the side. Nobody scores for Glasgow, Montana. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Wahpeton 7, Glasgow 0.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
All right, we're back here on Three Borders Sports Network at John Randall Field, Wahpeton and Glasgow, Montana in the post-20 home tournament, and it's a 7-0 lead for Glasgow. So, Brian, you know, with the 8-run and the 12-run rule, Wahpeton would sure like to get one more run at least in this inning, and then they wouldn't have to bat in the bottom of the fifth if they can hold Glasgow scoreless.
Yeah, you want to try and save some arms if you can. Another game tomorrow.
And
get in this one early, you take it. Glasgow, on the other hand, saying, hey, we're going to hold you here. We're going to try and stretch this thing out as long as we can, see if we can creep back in it.
Yep. We're here for the tournament, so we're going to stay. We're spending the night. Bus leaves tomorrow morning after their first game against Fergus Falls. And Miles Hinckley steps up to the plate. Popped out to shortstop in his last at bat. That time he pulls it down the first base side, and it's in foul territory. And backing up, making the catch is Gammis to retire Miles Hinckley.
Yeah, Gammis had to go a long way to get that one. Almost on the fence there. A little warning track towards the fence and able to get it. Ball hit high in the air.
So it's going to bring up Caden Kappas, who's doubled and scored, and then he was hit by a pitch and scored. And he drives that one deep to center again. This time Suggs got him gauged, and he comes in a couple steps and pulls it off.
Yeah, he's settled down out there. He's got his spot where he needs to be, and a couple hit out to him after those two went over his head, and looking comfortable out there now.
So quick 2 outs here for Glasgow, and Skylar Blado steps up to the plate. There's that, I don't know what that is. If it's a curveball, it's an awful slow one.
It's a strike.
It's a strike. Yeah, absolutely it was.
That's what that was.
Absolutely was. Good pitch. That one's pulled foul there by Blado, right past Chris Kappas. Chris Kappas over at third base. Steve Hawkert over in the first base box. Former post-20 player Caden Hawkert dresses up as an assistant coach, and there's a base hit for Skylar Blado to center field. Sugg was playing deep on him, and this time Skylar drops it in front of him.
And Skylar has been playing well also.
Absolutely. He's 3 for 3 in this game. A double and 2 singles. So I got him 3 for 3, and here comes Jackson Fleeflet. Finally got a double here in his last at bat. Moving a pickoff move. Blado's back easily. Comdell Innovation. Let us show you how we can deliver your next project faster and better. They covered our play of the week for us this past winter and spring, but we aren't doing one here during the summer as we don't have a coaches show this summer. There goes the runner, but it's to no avail, and Fleeflet gets hit once again.
my God. How many times can a kid get hit in one day?
Man. Plus, he got hit
behind the plate.
When he was behind the plate, took a foul ball somewhere where it hurts.
Yeah, he took a tough one. I mean, what is going on?
That's number 16 on the day.
Number 5 for him.
Total. Number 5 for him. 16 on the day here of total hit by pitches, folks, in this tournament day so far today. We declared it a record earlier.
You
a
did?
Tournament record, yeah. We just made that up.
Unofficial?
Yeah, unofficial.
Unofficial.
Made that up. That's a record, and the record keeps going on. Pass ball, nobody sees it. Again, Mason Hunter couldn't find it, and coming home to score quickly from second base is Skylar Blado with some speed.
Yeah, he totally lost the ball.
Yep.
He couldn't find it behind him, and there. Price says my fault. Hey, I shouldn't have thrown it in the dirt.
Yeah.
But Hunter couldn't find it, and it just was all the way up at the back against the pads, and just a little too late. And Wahpeton puts that 8th run on the board.
Yeah, Mason Hunter looked for it, and he finally got some help and found it back by the pads as Jaden King now ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strike. And now over at third base for post 20 is courtesy runner Bob Hockert. I was going to say Caden Hockert, keeping it in the family, is a part-time assistant coach. He'll come and help out post 20 whenever he can, whenever he's available. He's just not available this weekend. And we got an equipment issue here behind the plate as Mason Hunter adjusts some things. Is that another one of your basketball players down there?
Sienna Fobb.
How about that?
We'll see her on Monday as well at team camp.
Got a text from Clint Gilbertson. I'll read that here in a second as that one's pounded to second base. Picking it up over there is Kolstad over to first to Gamis, and the side is retired. So that will end it here for Wahpeton. They do score 1 here. They got the 8th run, Brian, in the bottom of the 4th, so we'll see what happens here in the top of the 5th. Glasgow needs to score 1 to stay in this one. We'll be right back after this.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter.
Stay tuned. At the end of this game, at the completion of this game, we'll have the OSPTI post-game show. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. Giant Seeds and Snacks, our coaches show sponsor. Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer. And at the plate, taking strike 1 is Brody Hansen. Popped out to right in his first at bat, facing Jaden King. Comes overhand again, and that one's a little bit high. It's ball 1, 1-1. Clint Gilbertson said that Wade, his brother, they used to play against Glasgow when they played ball for Plentywood, Montana.
Oh, yeah, Plentywood.
Inside for ball, it's 2-1. They're listening on the way to Camp Ripley for guard training. Well, thanks for serving, Clint, and thanks for the message. And he says good luck post 20. So thank all your buddies up there for what they do for our country.
So Coach Ralph coached Wade Gilbertson at Plentywood.
Get out of here.
That's what he told me. I was like, really?
Well, Clint will tell you if you're wrong.
Well, I know.
Brody Hansen draws the walk.
Because I don't know how long Ralph was at Plentywood. But we were talking.
I thought he was in Western North Dakota the whole time. But
No, he was in Plentywood for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's runner on first base, and the hitter now is Cade Udema, designated hitter for Glasgow. One more game after this one tonight. Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, the two Minnesota teams taking on each other tonight. Popped up, foul out of play. Again, a nice crowd on hand here. Nice crowd over in the third base berm. First base side in the shade. Some people sitting on their golf carts. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by Fleetfoot to keep it in front of him. Wahpeton Daily News. Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering. Wahpeton Deli, home of the grinder, as Raleigh would say. Nope, never had one.
You got to get over there and have one. I don't understand.
I know.
I mean, you need to stay off of the bologna sandwiches, the PB&Js, and go get a grinder.
You're funny. There you go, and it's 2-2. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, got all your favorite team sports apparel. They got Post 20, Post 53 from Breckenridge, Warbirds, and all kinds of stuff. They can make all kinds of stuff, too. Caps, they got a nice cap that you have on, one of a kind. That one's fouled away, and here comes the 13-year-olds battling over that one. Just don't get hurt, boys.
Is that girl still down there?
Yeah, I think the boys have kind of taken over that corner of the world. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, all-season car wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And throw down to first. Oh, and Cooper was just a little bit too far off the bag there.
Yeah, he was just too far off. If he's just a half a step back, he gets him.
Cade Udema strikes out, and close play at first. So one out on the books here, and Wyatt Sugg, the center fielder, struck out, and his first at-bat comes to the plate. North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit Union, as Sugg takes strike one. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad. Camera shots brought to you by Digital Guru. That one's fouled away, and that'll be out of play. Lands over on the other side of the bullpen. Oh, and there goes neighbor Addie. She's going to chase that one down. Look at her.
She ran her down, too.
Beat everybody over there. Call strike and another throwdown. Jackson wanted another, and it's another strikeout for Caden Kappas.
Jackson trying to end this thing right away. And Caden going to have to face one more here.
9 strikeouts for Caden. Giving up just one hit. And the pickoff move, they trying to get Brody Hansen's uniform all dirty. Of course, Glasgow in their all-white uniforms. He's covered in agrolime. Griffin Azure swings at strike one. And again, I don't think Caden's going to mess around. He'll just come with straight fastballs.
He almost stepped out of the box there.
0-1. That one squirts away from Fleetfoot, and the runner goes down to second. So they're not going to try the pickoff move to first anymore, but I don't know what happened there to Jackson, how that got away from him, but it did.
It popped off his knee or
something like that, didn't it? 1-1. Call strike 1-2, and the Glasgow Reds are down to their last strike. Again, 8-run rule after 5, 12 after 4 in this tournament. Ooh, and a check swing didn't go. I don't think he went.
He tried to get him to chase it.
Yep, on that curveball outside. So good waste pitch there. 2-2, 2 outs on the board. Kappas delivers to Azure. That one's in the dirt. Tried to overthrow that one, Brian.
Yeah, he did.
It goes back to the wall. And now the count is full. Again, that's a 8-0 lead here, so that run at third base would make Wahpeton come back to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. Or more, if they wouldn't score. Kappas, 3-2 pitch. Breaking pitch comes up a little bit too high, and Asher draws the walk.
Good eye.
So runners at the corners now, and it's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Jack Kolstead. He hit a hard shot out to right field to Jaden King in his first at bat back in the 3rd inning. Again, he had a couple hits in the previous game. It's the only game today that Wahpeton will play. This is the 2nd game and final game for Glasgow today. They'll play the 1st game tomorrow morning. Popped up in the infield, Langenwalter drifting back. And here comes Blado from short to make the catch right in front of Nick Langenwalter. And Langenwalter kind of gives him the skunk eye.
Excuse me.
And that will end the game. Your final score here from Wahpeton. The Wahpeton Post 20 boys 8, Glasgow Reds 0. We'll be back with the OSPTI postgame show right after this.
Time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank.
Welcome back to the OSPTI postgame show. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. In a game that took 1 hour, 17 minutes, the Wahpeton Post 20 defeats Glasgow Reds 8-0, Brian, in a game where Caden Kappas recorded 9 strikeouts and just gave up 1 hit. So the Post 20 boys come away with a nice victory, and they move now to 3-0 in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get good pitching. If you have that, you can be successful. And Caden Kappas hadn't really been on the mound a lot. You know, he's plays shortstop, second base in college, and hadn't been on the mound and walked the first batter and then got busy after that. So if you can get good pitching, you can be successful. And Caden Kappas doing a good job today on the hill.
In a game that took 1 hour and 17 minutes, Glasgow no runs on 1 hit. They committed no errors and left only 3 on base. For Wahpeton, 8 runs, 7 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on base. So Wahpeton was efficient when they had the runners on base and only left stranded 2 runners. So, again, a good game by Caden Kappas. Gets the victory here. Again, 4 Post 20. They go to 3-0 in the tournament. And put the pressure on the rest of the teams here for the rest of the tournament. Wahpeton plays the final game tomorrow night against Detroit Lakes.
They'll see if they can go undefeated and take their own tournament. And good start to the season so far.
All right, guess who we're joined by now?
Oh, boy.
For a post-game interview. Wendy, how are you?
Good.
Yeah. So how were you as a bat girl today? Did that work out good for you?
Yep.
Did you miss any of the bats that were down there? Any get left behind, or did you clean up everything like you're supposed to?
Cleaned up.
Cleaned up everything.
You got everything.
Yep.
Everything's back in the bag and good to go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you got a couple foul balls too. I saw.
I gotta do an interview though.
You got to do an interview.
Yeah.
With who?
Wannick.
Oh, well, what about us? Huh?
No.
No? Well, what are you doing right now?
Hanging out.
All right, Wendy Kappas, Bat Girl for Post 20. Thanks again, Wendy, for joining us here. Appreciate you coming up and saying hi and chasing freezies for me earlier.
Hey, how come you brought him one and didn't bring me one?
Because you didn't ask.
Why should I have to ask? I see you almost every day at work sometimes, and I think you should just bring me one. Next time?
Next time?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
All right, Wendy Kappas, Bat Girl for Post 20. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. For all of us here at Three Borders Sports Network, we'll see you tomorrow at approximately 5:15 p.m. as Wahpeton plays their final game of the tournament against Detroit Lakes. Again, Wahpeton victorious here, moves to 3-0 in the tournament. And the next game coming up here will be Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, and we'll report that tomorrow when we come back on the air. Thanks, everybody, and for everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network and Wendy Kappas, the Bat Girl for Post 20. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.